Right, so now we are in the design section, and what we're going to do is we're going to take you through each one of these which add features and enhancements to your digital publication. So we've added all the content in the content section. We're now in design. Now we'll just take the first section for this video, which is appearance. So we're going to run through all these options and show you a bit about what they mean and how they affect your digital edition. So first of all, you have this option, background. Now let me just show you, at any time in the design, content or output section, you can jump to see what your digital publication would look like in a preview mode to your user. So let's go ahead and see the preview. Just while it's opening. There we go. So this is, without us doing anything, this is the interface it's defaulted to, and we can change all of these. So we've got the background, we've got this toolbar, bottom banner, and we have the top banner area that we could add top banner advertising to if we like. So let's close this preview and change some of these options to make this interface look a bit more towards our brand. So first of all, we can change this background. Now if we select custom, we can select between any colour or a background image. So I'll just select this to white and OK. Secondly, you have the intro area. Now the intro area is the space immediately to the left hand side of the front cover. So you have three options. You can disable this completely so there's nothing to the left hand side. You can add your own custom file to the left hand side, so you can create your own flash file or image or advert and place that to the left hand side. A lot of customers would do that for prime advertising space. Or we've put together our own default one, which you're welcome to use, which we packaged up with the software, which is the default intro. So if I select this, I'll just show you what we've done so far. So we'll go preview. And we can see that we have now the white background, and we've selected this default intro, which is simple instructions for how to use the digital publication, but of course you can remove this completely. So let's go back into our editing mode, and I think we'll just take the intro out for the time being. Next we have the top banner. Now your options here are to disable or enable, and if we enable this we get the top banner editor. So this allows us to insert images that will be placed at the top of the interface, that you can add as many images as you like, and they will rotate at an interval set by you down here in seconds. So let's just see this. So we'll go add, and we'll go to some sample files we've got. So I've got a few images here that I've already created, and I'll select perhaps these four and open. Now within this is going to change from banner 5 to banner 6, 7 and 8 every 1 second. Bit too fast, we might put that to 3. Now at the moment these are just going to be images, but we can have these as linkable images as we like. So if this is advertising, perhaps we'll link to their advertisers' sites. So we'll just put an example here for 3D issue, just so we can show you what it will do. And if you want to, you can continue to add in these there. Now you can change the order by selecting these buttons, remove them all or start again, or add more images. So we'll press save, and we can go ahead and see what that looks like. So we have our images changing every 3 seconds. We've got 4 images there, and if we clicked on those they would go to our website. Now just bearing in mind we're in the preview area, so this won't really link to our site just because we're in preview, but we can see what it's going to look like to the end user. So let's go back into editing and continue. So next we have the icon color and toolbar. So we can change these to just suit our brand that bit more. So first of all, let's make the toolbar perhaps to go with our theme. We've got a dark blue there, and the actual icons on those toolbars we could perhaps set to a lighter blue. Now don't forget you can change to any specific colour here, and we'll use that one. Next off we have the default, so whether you want your users to be able to flip the pages as in a physical book, or you can have them slide, so like the swipe effect, so it swipes over to the next page instead of flipping. Another option we have here is whether you want to activate a page turning sound when the user turns the page. Do you want it to sound as a page turning? You can select that, and you can even change the audio file there for your own. Next we have the spine shading. So this is the shading between the pages in the center gutter, just to add some 3D effects if you like, and you can change this shading to more or less just for your own preference there. The next option we have is stretch page to fit browser. Now what this option does, if you select it, it will enable the publication to be the largest in the end reader's given browser. So it just makes sure that they're viewing it as optimal as possible. And the last option we have here is hide the side panel completely, but before I do that I'll show you what changes we've made. So we're just going to go into preview. So we've changed the toolbar and the icon colours, so they're fitting slightly more with our publication, and you can see it's added some shading there. So we've got our two colours, we've got our banner, white background and no intro area. We decided to have a flip rather than slide, and this is our shading here at, I think it was 80, so you can decrease or increase that. So we'll close this again, and we can show you this last option here, so hide side panel. If I select this one and go back into preview, you'll see that this option, if you just want people just to have to turn through every page, not be distracted by anything on the left, you can take this away. So that is our appearance section.